Hello, Sergio. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Bien, creo que bien.
Sí,
Yeah.
cuéntamelo todo. ¿Cómo te está yendo?
Bien, bien por el momento. Ayer tuvimos una práctica justamente en otra clase de inglés con este Integrate Essay y no creo que va a ser mucho más complicado de lo que pensé. Pero bueno, vamos a
¿En,
echarle
en-
ganas.
en qué cosa?
En el Integrate Essay,
Para el examen.
sí, justamente.
Ah, ok. ¿Por qué tú piensas que es difícil?
Porque a comparación del Independent Essay, donde digamos te daban una pregunta y tú tenías que escribir un ensayo donde responderla, aquí tu opinión ya no importa. Tú tienes que mostrar claramente,
Lo que estás
digamos,
entendiendo, ¿verdad? Y
lo
hacer
que has
un
entendido. Exacto.
acto.
Y ya se complicó mucho más.
Bueno, allí es un volado con el destino, ¿eh? Porque si es algo que tú conoces, te ayuda, ¿no? Si es un tema en el cual tú estás familiarizado, bueno, sencillo, porque me ha pasado. Pero cuando es un tema en el cual no conoces y dependes meramente de lo que te está mostrando el examen, ahí es donde creo que es la situación más difícil,
Sí, exacto.
¿verdad? Porque me ha pasado ambos. Pero, ¿cómo te diré? Ahora sí que todos los estudiantes están expuestos a eso. Pero no lo mires de esa forma. Este, más que nada, lo importante aquí es vocabulario. Recuerda, TOEFL o cualquier otro examen no están diseñados para que sea fácil. Están diseñados y tienen un nivel de complejidad para, para poder evaluar qué tan rápido puedes responder. Y usualmente
Sí,
cuando llegas a esa parte de, de, del ensayo más complicado, ya vienes cansado de hacer otros, ¿no?
sí, sí.
Entonces, pero yo no lo miro de esa forma, yo lo miro que me están calentando, ¿sí me explico? Estoy calentando motores, estoy calentando mi engranaje en el cerebro. Eso es, bueno, en mi caso eso es lo que yo pienso. Entonces, cuando llego a ese punto, entonces ya mi cerebro ya está bien lubricado, ya está calibrado. Ah, ok, bueno, sea lo que venga, ¿verdad? Si te ponen ese ensayo al principio, uf, no puedo decir lo mismo, ¿va? Pero lo único que te puedo decir es vocabulario. Son muchas técnicas, mucho vocabulario que tienes que conocer y meramente desarrollar una técnica para poder leer rápido o escanear la información. ¿Sí me explico?
Sí.
Porque es rápido, es rápido, es rápido. Y usualmente es una comparativa. Este, ¿Cómo te diré? Te dan 20, 30 minutos, pero bueno, no es el caso solamente con la escritura, también con el de hablar, ¿eh? Es el mismo caso, o sea, es rápido, rápido y tienes que escuchar y tomar notas y solamente te dan un minuto y medio para dejar tu respuesta, por lo que tengo entendido. Y pero sí, es práctica, Sergio. Todo tiene que ver con práctica, práctica, práctica. Tú
Sí,
estás estudiando ingeniería, ¿correcto?
sí, 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 ingeniería.
Industrial.
Industrial y de sistemas.
¿Sabes sobre un libro que se llama Fuera de límite o Fuera de límites? En inglés
No,
se llama Outliers.
no he escuchado de ese libro.
Ok, yo lo tengo en español y en inglés, te lo voy a compartir.
Oh, muchas gracias.
En grosso modo te voy a decir de qué se trata. Te voy a hacer una pregunta. ¿Por qué crees que Bill Gates y Jobs eran muy buenos en lo que hacían? Dime lo que tú piensas. Dime. Lo que tú venga a la mente.
Bueno, nunca fui muy fanático de Steve Jobs, pero de Bill Gates sí.
Ok,
Eh, yo creo que porque han perseverado en lo que han hecho.
Esa es una, ok.
Después a eso un conjunto de conocimientos personales, de buenas relaciones con los contactos que han tenido para levantar las enormes empresas que hoy en día tienen. Bueno, lo tuvieron en caso de Steve Jobs.
Pero al final hay ¿cómo se dice? Un logro personal para llegar a ese punto y ellos poder vender lo que saben, ¿verdad? ¿A qué me
Sí,
refiero? A que en cierta forma ellos sí tienen un conocimiento o tenían, en el caso de Jobs, que ya no está, ¿verdad? Un conocimiento de computación, ¿correcto?
sí.
De programación. Ahora, ¿por qué eran tan competitivos? Por ejemplo, Mark Zuckerberg. ¿Cuál es la diferencia de él a cualquier otro programador? De que desde niños, en lugar de comprarles un Xbox, les daban un kit de electrónica, les daban cursos de programación desde muy chiquitos. Eso significa que ellos empezaron a practicar mucho más antes. ¿Por qué Messi es muy bueno en lo que hace? Porque a eso se dedica nada más. Y desde muy pequeños siempre practicó fútbol, soccer. Y un coach para acondicionamiento, un coach para correr, un coach para alimentación, un médico. ¿Qué es lo qué es lo que estoy tratando de decir? Que el éxito de las personas no meramente tiene que ver con el coeficiente mental de la persona. Sí es un factor, pero no es la variante más grande. Es la práctica. Práctica, 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 práctica. ¿Tú crees que Michael Jordan era tan bueno en tirar 3 puntos nomás porque sí?
No, no creo.
Porque
Años de práctica.
es que se dormía, desayunaba, básquetbol. ¿Sí me explico? Y en su
Sí.
mente siempre tenía, lo va a anotar, lo va a anotar, lo va a anotar, lo va a anotar. Hay una imagen que me gusta mucho, de las cabras de montaña. No sé si las has visto.
Las que suben pendientes así súper inclinadas.
Exacto. Y que para cruzar un borde a otro, o sea, de un peldaño a otro, o sí, una roca a otra, ya ves que hay un vacío, brincan y están a la orillita. Se necesita un nivel de confianza muy, muy bueno para poder hacer eso, ¿no?
Sí, realmente.
Es eso. Esa es parte de la clave del éxito, para lo que sea. No pensar mucho en qué va a salir mal, hacerlo. Y si ocurre, aprendes de lo que hiciste y vuelves a volver a hacerlo. Toma mucho trabajo, ¿eh? La verdad es de que a mis 39 años me ha costado trabajo. Pero después de muchas sesiones de juntas, presentaciones, regaños, etcétera, llegué a la conclusión que la mejor forma de poder avanzar es no pensar en lo que hice mal. Es lo que hice mal, corregirlo y hacerlo mejor la próxima vez.
Tienes razón, sí, mucha razón.
Voy a compartir el libro para que lo leas. Hay muchos ejemplos ahí y te explica por qué. Sí. Entonces, pienso que es una muy buena lectura y más que ahorita que estás tú en la facultad, te va a ayudar mucho, ¿vale?
Thanks, César.
Ok, perfecto. Entonces, Pearson, ¿cómo vamos?
Ah, con la plataforma. Uy, no, no revisé estos días. A ver.
Ok, entonces hay que revisarlo, ¿no?
English Rapid.
El día de hoy estamos en el módulo 9. Vamos a empezar la unidad 3, ¿correcto?
Yes.
Ok, entonces déjame te muestro mi pantalla. Dame chance. Ahora sí, ¿puedes ver mi pantalla?
Yes.
Okay, learning objectives. So we're going to predict events in a story, listen for specific information about advice, listen for main ideas about people's intentions, listen for details of a business agreement on the news. A lot of listening activities. Okay. Speaking, express necessity and ask questions about necessity. This is very important, Sergio. So we're going to review that today. On Monday, we will talk about grammar. I'm not going to discuss the grammar and pronunciation, okay? Nor the reading and writing, because we're going to spend a lot of time in the listening and speaking, okay? And vocabulary today. ¿Estás listo?
Yes.
Ok. Entonces vamos a revisar the videos. Give me just a second. Friday, Sergio. It's Friday.
Eso no es de confort.
Thank God. It was a long week. Okay, for listening. Talia is at work at the Newsline office the day after her visit to the Gower building. Amy is talking to her when a visitor arrives to see Talia. Okay, so who do you think is the surprise visitor to the Newsline office? ¿Quién crees?
Coach and Dean, no creo.
De como que no quería Natalia desde el principio, ¿no?
Naki or Jake, Nick or Jackie.
Nick or Jackie? I don't know. Jackie, we don't know who Jackie is yet. But let's see. Let's watch the video.
I'm so glad I went to that class last night. It was really stimulating. Well, Talia, you do look a little more upbeat today. Oh, my mind is still spinning around this whole Nick Crawford affair. I just don't know why.
You know what? You missed a great party the other night. Josh's friend Matt was there. I really want to introduce you to him.
I completely believed him. He can be so persuasive, so convincing. I'm so disappointed. I feel like such a fool.
Look, Talia, you're no fool. Don't be so hard on yourself.
But I was convinced Nick was being honest.
It really is a shame, though. I was hoping you'd break this big story and become the top reporter at the station. Then I'd be your assistant and you'd give me a raise.
Well, haha, nice try. But I'm so depressed. The situation is so disappointing.
Don't look now, but the big storyteller is here. Talia, Nick Crawford is here to see you.
Talia, I've got to talk to you.
Hello, Nick Crawford. I'm Amy Lee.
Talia, listen, I know who's responsible for this mess.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Okay, forget it. I don't have to speak to you. I'll give my story to the other reporter. What's his name? John Donnelly.
Okay, so all right. So what about the prediction? It was Nick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do some questions, okay? So watch the video, read each question and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
What does Amy tell Talia? How interesting the journalist class was, how Josh Taylor's party was, and how much work they have to do today. What does Amy tell Talia? The first journalist class was, why does Talia say she feels like a fool? She thinks Nick tricked her. She went to class last night and Nick gave the story to John
Donnelly.
At first, she thinks Nick.
Okay. 3.
How does Amy try to cheer Talia up? He jokes about Talia dating someone. He jokes about Talia getting a job as a reporter, or she jokes about Talia being foolish. And about Talia getting a job as a reporter. What is the meaning of or foolish?
Tonto, absurdo.
Well, how does Amy try to cheer Talia up? Dating again, getting a job for a reporter. About the first dating someone. The second one.
She jokes about Talia getting a job as a reporter. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Why did Nick come to New Zealand? To apologize to Talia, to have an interview with John Donnelly, or to tell Talia who is responsible for the scandal? The second one, to have an interview with John Donnelly.
With John Donnelly?
Yes.
Okay, let's watch the video again.
I'm so glad I went to that class last night. It was really stimulating.
Well, Talia, you do look a little more upbeat today.
Oh, my mind is still spinning around this whole Nick Crawford affair. I just don't know why.
You know what? You missed a great party the other night. Josh's friend Matt was there. I really want to introduce you to him.
I completely believed him. He can be so persuasive, so convincing. I'm so disappointed. I feel like such a fool.
Look, Talia, you're no fool. Don't be so hard on yourself.
But I was convinced Nick was being honest.
It really is a shame, though. I was hoping you'd break this big story and become the top reporter at the station. Then I'd be your assistant and you'd give me a raise.
Well, haha, nice try. But I'm so depressed. The situation is so disappointing.
Don't look now, but the big storyteller is here. Talia, Nick Crawford is here to see you.
Talia, got to talk to you.
Hello, Nick Crawford. I'm Amy Lee.
Talia, listen. I know who's responsible for this mess.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Okay, forget it. I don't have to speak to you. I'll give my story to the other reporter. What's his name? John Donnelly.
Okay.
Okay, it's incorrect. To tell Talia who is responsible for the scandal.
Okay, so you ready?
Why does Talia sequence file?
Oops, sorry. Okay, so yes. What does Amy tell Talia?
What does Amy, how interesting the journalist class? Oh no, the party.
Yes.
How just tell us party was.
Okay, let's watch the. Well, let's go over the second set of questions. Give me just a second. Okay, so click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Perfect. Amy Talia tells Talia, you are no fool. Another way she could say this is, you didn't work hard enough. You had good reasons for believing Nick, or it was silly to trust him. You are no fool. At the second one, you had good reasons for believing Nick. Ok, creo que sí. Amy calls Nick the big storyteller because she knows that there is no Jackie Baker, or she knows Nick is going to tell a lie to Talia now, or everyone at Newsline call Nick this name. The second one, she knows Nick is going to tell a lie to Talia now. When Nick says, I know who's responsible for this miss, he means he knows that Talia will be able to solve his problems, or he believes that Dean will tell everyone the truth, or he understands that Jackie made the audio file that was sent to News Ashley. He knows the tragedy will to the second one, he believes that Dean will tell everyone the truth. When Nick says he will give his story to John Donnelly, Talia probably feels when Nick says sorry because she knows the story will be difficult for John. No, please, because she won't have to finish the story, or upset because the story is supposed to be her break. The second one, please, because she won't have to finish the story.
Okay.
¿Cuáles son las opciones del número 1? Creo que estoy mal. You are no fault. You didn't work hard enough. No. You are good reason for believing it. It was silly to trust. The last one, it was silly to trust him. You had good reasons for believing him.
Okay.
Perfect.
So that one?
Yes, or the last one.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Amy calls Nick the big storyteller because she thinks Nick is going to tell a lie to Talia now. Talia has probably told Amy about her experience at the Gary building. Okay. When Nick says, I know who's responsible for this mess, he means he believes that Dean will tell everyone the truth. No. No. Nick, remember that if he got tricked, no one is gonna say, okay, I tricked you. No, because you could go to jail, you know? He didn't say anything about a name. He just said, I know who is responsible. When Nick says he will give the story to John Donnelly, Talia probably feels pleased because she won't have to finish the story. No, Talia wants to be a reporter, so she wants to continue, but she thought it was going to be easy. Okay, so let's look at the answers. Okay, you had good reasons for believing Nick. Okay, and she knows that there's no Jackie Baker. He understands that Jackie made the audio file that was sent to Newsline, and upset because the story is supposed to be her big break. Big break no significa como que le den un descanso, no. Significa que le van a dar una oportunidad para de ser investigadora a ser reportera, ¿correcto?
Perfect.
Okay. Now, let's go and watch the second part of the videos, okay? Hay una cosa que mi hermana me decía cuando estábamos en la escuela. Ella estudió trabajo social y cuando ella tomó su primer examen de licencia, este, le comentaron, le comentaron que, bueno, tomó el examen y le fue muy mal la primera vez. Y después fue a un entrenamiento para practicar para el examen. Y lo primero que me dijo que le comentaron es, no es lo que tú pienses. El examen no está basado en tu conocimiento, es lo que las reglas te dicen. ¿En qué se basan las reglas? Si te piden un ejemplo, solamente considera cómo ajustamos las decisiones conforme las reglas te los piden. El mismo caso para estas preguntas. Lo que sea objetivo de lo que escuchaste o vistes. ¿Sí me explico? En el caso de la respuesta de que Nick, Dean, todavía ni siquiera se menciona Dean en este caso. Entonces no nos adelantemos. Sabemos que la respuesta, pero no es lo que te está pidiendo. No sé si me doy a entender. Te doy un ejemplo para comentarte, ¿no? Muchas veces contestamos las preguntas dando un punto de vista personal, pero no es eso, es lo que la información te dio, lo que el video, la lectura, etc. Nick tells Talia about what happened. Predict. What event do you think he tells her about? Ahora, esa es una prediction. ¿Qué es lo que va a ocurrir aquí?
César, no estás compartiendo la pantalla.
Oh, sorry. Here.
Oh, perfect. Nick tells Sally about what happened. What event do you think he tells her about? His discussion with the coach, his meeting with Jackie, or his conversation with Dean.
Okay. So
The second one.
The second one? You ready for the
Yeah.
video?
Yes.
I'll give you 2 minutes. But if you lie to me,
You won't be sorry. Okay. I went to see her. I went to see Jackie Baker.
there is no Jackie Baker.
You're right.
So you admit that you lied.
No, I didn't lie. Jackie Baker, or whoever she is the liar. She's a con artist.
There you are. Right on time. We've got reservations for lunch.
Great, where are we going?
It's a little place just around the corner. It's called Ozone. We can walk there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I hate doing business in my office. It's so much more pleasant to talk over a good meal.
Then over lunch, we talked about the deal.
So just sign here. It basically says we'll pay you $100,000 to endorse the shoes.
She tricked me. She and her brother Dean, they wanted me out of the way. Dean's the next in line to be the star center forward.
Wow, this is mind-blowing. So, what are you going to do now?
Went to the team office to talk to the coach. Got to make sure he believes me.
Okay. So what is the prediction?
The second one, his meeting with Jack.
Okay. All right, so let's do some more questions, okay? Give me just a second. All right, so read each question and choose the correct answer.
Does Nick admit that he lied? No, he doesn't. He explained that he didn't lie. Yes, it's correct. Jackie doesn't want to meet Nick in her office. What reason does she give? She doesn't have an office in this building. She doesn't want Nick to see that her office is very messy. Messy.
Messi, not the player, right? No, desorganizado.
It's nicer to talk in a restaurant. Oh, the last one is nicer to talk in a restaurant.
Mhm. 3.
According to Jackie, what will happen if Nick sinks the paper? Kick Shoes will pay 100,000 because they plan to use his name to sell the shoes. Nick Shoes will pay Nick as each time someone buy the shoes, or Kick Shoes will pay Nick 100,000 if he sits under the first one. And then what is Nick going to do now? He's going to call the police? No. He's going to visit Dita? No. He's going to tell his coach what happened. The last one.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Mucho mejor, ¿verdad?
Mucho mejor.
Ok, vamos ahora al segundo set, second set. Okay, so read each sentence, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
I offered to listen to Nick for only 2 minutes because she's angry and empathy with Nick. Said she knows the story will not take a long time for Nick to tell, or she has to give her reported to Tony right away. The first one, she's angry and empathy with Nick.
Okay.
Jackie suggests that she and Nick go to a restaurant because most business discussions take place in restaurants. She knows that Nick's probably hungry, or she doesn't actually have an office in this building. Oh, Jackie suggests that she and Nick go to a restaurant because the last one. O bueno, most business discussions take place in restaurants. La 1, la 3, most business doesn't actually have an office. Siguiendo las reglas, the first one. Nick believes that Jackie and Dean wants Nick out of the way. So what? No, so that. Dean wants Nick. The soccer team will be able to win the college game match. Dean can become the star players of the team, or Nick can get endorsement deal for kicks. Nick can get endorsement deal for kicks. Soccer team will be able to win the college game. Oh my God, the Dean can become the star. The soccer team will be able to. Uy, estoy entre la 1 y la 2. The first one. Soccer team will win each game match. After Nick tells Talia the story about Jackie and Dean, Talia probably feels what is the option for number 4? Sorry for Dean and Jackie. Disappoint that the rumors about Nikki aren't true. Or sorry, she. The second one, sorry, she misread. Oh, sorry. Disappoint. The last one, sorry. O sea, sabía que las letras están mal.
Okay. So Jackie suggested that she and Nick go to a restaurant because, okay, yes, most businesses discussions take place in a restaurant. Okay. But in this case, you knew enough information to make a decision. You knew now that Jackie doesn't have an office because Nick went to the Gower building. The Gower building, there's nothing.
Yes.
Okay. Esto es cierto, pero lo hizo, manejó esta información para hacer, porque Jackie no tiene oficina. Es más, ni siquiera entraron al lobby, la esperó afuera, porque si no la recepcionista se hubiera dado cuenta, ¿correcto? Y a ella no se le va nada, y lo sabía Jackie. So Nick believes that Jackie and Dean want Nick out of the way so that the soccer team will be able to win the no. According to Coach Haskins, Nick is the star player. Él
Yes.
es el Zlatan, él es el Messi, él es el el CR7, lo que sea. No es de que Nick sea malo, sino que es más como un celo profesional. So Nick says that Dean is next in line to be the star player of the team. Okay, so Dean wants all the attention. Okay, let's go.
Sí, pues estaban entre esas dos opciones en los dos.
Claro. Okay. So, ya terminamos la parte de video listening. Let's do some vocabulary. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. In the video, Nick says about Jackie and Dean, they wanted me out of the way. Look at the phrases below with out of. Click on the label to see the meaning of these expressions. Entonces tenemos muchas palabras o expresiones con out. Y vamos a hablar acerca de ello. Okay. So, out of control is a collocation. Impossible to guide or direct. The car went out of control and ran into a fence. Okay. Fuera de control. Okay, it makes sense. Can you help me with the next, with the rest of the expressions, please? Could you read
Yes.
them?
Out of it, no longer able to think clearly. I'm really out of it. My flight took 26 hours. Out of sorts, feeling a little angry or unwell. Please don't blame Masako for what she said. She's just feeling of sorts. Out of question, used in order to pass that what someone wants to do is not permitted. I know you'd like a few days off, but it's of the questions we have to meet that deadline. Out of this war, used to emphasize that something is very good, large, impressive, etc. You should try Maribel's cakes. It's out of this world. Out of date, no longer useful or modern. Your map is out of date. It still shows some countries that no longer exist. Out of place, not in correct or usual position. I knew somebody had used my cup because it was out of place on my desk. Out of the blue. When you are not expecting something to happen. Someone sent me flowers out of the blue this morning. He was surprised. Of the way, a position that is not preventing no one from moving, to sending, etc. He must be glad Nicola resigned. Now that she's out of the way, I'm sure he'll promote soon. Out of work, unemployed. Joseph has been off of work since his company shut down. Oh, qué triste.
Okay, sorry, I was talking to myself. So are any of these expressions new to you?
Out of the blue.
De la nada. Eso significa.
Perfect. Out of sorts.
Okay, dice aquí, telling a little, feeling a little angry or unwell. Okay. Out of sorts significa, por ejemplo, no te sientes tú mismo, pero estás molesto, ¿sí? Agitado, me siento, es como decir, estoy fuera de, no fuera de control, sino no eres tú mismo. Y un poco molesto o enojado, ¿verdad? Anything else?
Out of the way.
Okay. In a position that is not preventing anyone from moving. He must be glad Nicola resigned now that she's out of the way. O sea, ya no es un obstáculo, ya está fuera de la dirección. ¿Sí me explico?
Okay,
Algo que ya no es un obstáculo. Ya está fuera del camino, ¿ok?
Perfect.
What else? Por ejemplo, out of date is like saying obsolete, obsoleto.
Obsoleto.
Okay. Vale. So let's go here into some of the questions. Choose the phrase that matches each definition. Number 1.
Feeling sick or upset. Sick. Out of sorts. Okay, number 2, not where someone or something should be.
Hay una diferencia entre out of the way and out of place. Vamos a ver. Not in the correct or usual position. Está fuera de lugar. No en su lugar. No está en su lugar.
Not where something should be out of place. Not blocking someone else's progress. Out of the way. Of the way. Not understanding what is happening. Work. No. Out of it. Impossible to manage or handle. Out of control. Really wonderful. Out of this world. Without a job, out of work. Except and surprising. Out of the blue.
Without a job.
And number 7 is out of work. And number 8 of the blue. Not useful or fashionable anymore. Fashionable anymore. Out of date. Not possible or not allowed. Not possible. Okay. Out of the question.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Okay, take a picture.
Listo.
Okay. So choose a word from the box, type the correct word into the correct blank. Okay. Entonces, son 9. I'll give you 3 minutes to complete this exercise, okay? Y revisamos. Write your answers, okay?
Cesar, you are not sharing the screen.
Okay. Ahora sí.
Oh, yes.
Vamos a
Okay,
ver. ¿Qué plan?
choose a word from the box, type the word in the correct blank.
Yes. Choose a word from the box, type the correct word into the blank. Are you ready?
Yes.
So, give you 3 minutes, complete it, okay? Write your answers in a piece of paper.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay?
It's okay. This is the was out of
You ready, Sergio?
Yes,
Okay, number 1.
I think it's work. Control,
Control.
sorts. This word,
World.
word. Date, this one, date, what it was. Number 6, and I don't have date. She has only worked here a couple months. Oh. Blue. Eat. If Nick were off the way, she arrived off the, nobody was expecting to see her. Oh no, I is blue. Number 9 is blue. No, number 9 is blue, and number 6 is question. Oh no, sorry, Sandra Walker had a couple of months. It's only... I'm not sure. Way or question.
What about 8?
If Nick were out of the way team,
And what about 10?
I lost my job in September. I missed enough work. The last one, the first one is not correct. She was out of. A ver. ¿Qué más falta? Because she's working hard. Blue, no. Control, no. Date, no. Eat. Oh, if it no longer around to clearly, no. Place. Sorts. Oh, perfect. Feeling a little angry. Nancy never something in her was of place.
Ok, ¿son todos?
Creo que sí.
Okay.
El 6 no estoy tan seguro, pero bueno. Ah, no, el 4. Why?
Porque nos faltó this world. O sea, está bien, pero nos faltó el this.
Oh, yes, yes. Sí.
Okay. So, that's it? Okay. So, now let's go into the speaking section, okay? Give me just a second, really fast. So, expressing necessity. There's a different, there are different ways to express a need for things or actions. Expressing a need for something, expressing a need to take an action, okay? So, let's listen to this information, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
I really need a new computer.
I've really got to have a new computer.
I really have to have a new computer.
I really
Ok, necesidad, recuerda. Yo necesito una nueva computadora. Yo en verdad necesito una nueva computadora. Tengo que tener una nueva computadora. Ok, and I have to have, tengo que tener una computadora. En realidad, si lo interpretamos ambas en español, suenan igual en español, ¿no? Pero en inglés son diferentes. Si yo lo interpreto en español, ambas, estas dos últimas, suenan igual en
Ujú.
español, ¿verdad? Pero una es con got, obtener, y la otra es con tener. Tener que tener una computadora. Obtener, tener una computadora. Por eso no puedo traducir palabra por palabra. Expressing a need to take an action, okay?
I need to finish this assignment.
I really have to finish this assignment. I've really got to finish this assignment.
It's really important that I finish this assignment.
It's essential for me to finish this assignment.
Ok. La primera fila es sobre la necesidad de tener algo y la segunda, los segundos ejemplos, es para tomar acción en algo. Expressing a need to take an action. Okay? And there are different ways to ask about someone else's needs. Asking questions about a need for some things and actions.
What do you need?
Do you need something?
Do you need anything?
Is there anything you need? What do you need me to do?
Do you need me to do something?
Do you need me to do anything?
Is there anything you need me to do?
Okay? Any questions?
No question.
No?
No.
Asking questions about a need for actions? Nothing. No?
No, I think no.
There are different ways to respond to questions about needs. Questions about general needs, responses, specifying what you need, and questions about specific needs, responses, positive and negative. Let's listen to this.
Is there anything you need?
Yes, I need a new computer.
Do you need a new computer?
Yes.
Sure.
No, thanks.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Any questions, Sergio?
No question.
No questions? Okay. So next class, we're going to practice some speaking, okay?
Perfect, sir.
And before we go, could you help me with the daily survey? There.
Listo.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sergio. Have a great weekend, okay?
Thanks. Goodbye. Cesar.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Good Monday.
Mhm.